nothing changes.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Friday again. It's August 20th, 2021. Happy Friday. Happy TGIF. You guys made it. But of course, for entrepreneurs, that only means the weekend is more time to work. Okay, with that, I want to make this video. I'm going to make two videos, this one and one more. This video is going to deal with two glitches that are going on. Well, one on eBay, one on PayPal right now. Let's talk about the PayPal glitch, which is for anybody who is printing shipping labels. This glitch actually happens to us about once every few months. I see a lot of people posting about it happening pretty often if you print labels either directly through PayPal or if you use something like Shopify and you accept PayPal payments and you're trying to print a label. Basically, the label won't print. It allows you to buy the label, but then it pops up and it gives you this error with a picture of the label with like just, no graphic. There's no the receiver's address information, your return out, none of that appears. It's just blank. And if you print it out, you're just gonna get a blank white piece of paper with like a line that says PayPal. So that glitch is happening. I know some people notified me about that. In fact, one of my customers was trying to print a label, couldn't do it. I tried to print it for him, couldn't do it. So we're just waiting for that to resolve itself. Generally, it's like a day or two. Last time, a few months ago, it took like 3 or 4 days. It was annoying. So yeah, the only solution is to have your customer wait. If you can't, you got to print it directly through the USPS website or UPS website or what have you, and that costs more money, of course, because you don't get your PayPal discount. Or if you use something like Pirate Ship or ShipStation, those will probably work as well. Okay, so let's move on to glitch number 2. That's the important one. Okay, so glitch number 2 has to do with your eBay limits, and I'm going to take you over to my screen and show you guys what I'm talking about here in a second. I'll screen record it either on the computer or on the iPad. Basically, when you sell on eBay, you have what's called monthly selling limits, and you are allowed to list a certain amount of items or a certain amount of value, money of items, or whichever comes first. So for example, when you're a new seller, brand new to eBay, they might say you can list 10 items or $100, whichever comes first, right? Or $1,000 or whatever. I don't know what the numbers are. It's been a while. But after you get a little experience and you sell for your first month, you can call them and they'll raise it and say, okay, cool, now we'll let you list 50 items and we'll let you list $5,000, right? Now, this isn't to be confused with your free listings that you get with your store. That's totally different. This is just like an account set of limits. And after you sell your second month, you get up to 50 items, you can call them and say, hey, I want a limit. And they'll go, okay, you can now list 500 items. You're like, oh my God, I'll never get to that. Maybe I will. And eventually, after a few months of building your history with eBay, they'll give you some insane limits that you'll never, ever get to. Like, oh, you can list 1 million items and, $10 million. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm never going to hit those numbers. So good to go. And you don't ever have to call in for a limit. I probably called for a limit increase way back in the day, 3 or 4 times. And then I never had to do it again. Like that was years and years and years ago, right? People that start off now, new in like 2019, 2020, they usually call for 3 or 4 months. And by the time they sold for 4 months, eBay gives them like ridiculous hundreds of thousands of dollars limits. And if you're a big time seller, you may have to call a few more times and they'll bump you up. But there's been a glitch where people that had like, say, you could list 10,000 items or 100 grand, or 250 grand, all of a sudden woke up and eBay was saying you can list 5 items or $50. And they're like, what? I'm like already got way more than that listed. What's going on? And it wouldn't let them list any more items because eBay's system, when they logged in, thought like, hey, you're already over your limits. You can't list anything else. And now they were stuck and it was taking days and days to resolve. So I'm going to take you over to the screen. I'm going to show you what the eBay limits look like just as an explanation so you guys can see it. And then you'll know if this ever has an error that says you're over your limits, but you're not, or your limits are artificially reduced or whatever it says. This is on the main eBay Seller Hub page, by the way. Then you'll know what's going on. You'll be able to contact eBay and get it resolved for you. So let's go over and take a look at the limits, and I'll show you how they work. And then in case anybody has any issues with that, you can comment below if you've had the problem, how long it took you to get it resolved, what you did. It probably help somebody else with the video. So let's go take a look at it. And as we jump over there, don't forget we're putting up new inventory on our wholesale liquidation site every single day. It's where you can go. You can buy quality inventory for low prices to stock your stores with. I'll link it down below. We run our wholesale site directly through Shopify. So you just go there, you put in your address for an item that you want. It'll calculate shipping, give you the total, and you can buy it. It'll ship right to your doorstep, including boxes of remotes. We still have a few left. I know that Keith was building a few. So 100-piece remotes, $200 plus shipping, $199.99. They're on the site as well, so you can go on there, click it, and buy boxes of remotes with backs. There's boxes without backs as well for half price. So do go check those out along with all the other great inventory, hundreds of listings, and we appreciate it. Okay, so this is actually the eBay screen. This is on your main hub page. And you will see right here, it says monthly limits, 1 million more items. This is actually 1 billion because it's 1,000 million. So my limits, I have 993 listed and sold. My limits are 1 billion. And I can list $1 billion worth of stuff. And so mine is at $18,234.20. So these limits are what you have to pay attention to. You can request to list more here. If for any reason you get denied, or for any reason if it doesn't work, you can just have eBay call you, go to their bottom of their page, and or to the top and go to the help page, go to contact us and request a call back. You can also reach out to Facebook, eBay for Business on Facebook, but this typically request to list more works. Obviously, I don't need to request to list more because I have $1 billion limits on mine. So with that said, if you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, put it in the comment section. As always, these glitches work themselves out. They fix themselves. It's terrible that we have to deal with it, but it's just a part of life when selling on eBay. All of the positives definitely outweigh the negatives. And these glitches, honestly, guys, I have thousands and thousands of you guys emailing and messaging me every week. And it's usually only a few people every time a glitch happens, unless it's a major glitch, which we've gone through those. But like this never happens to me. Almost every glitch you guys reported to me almost never happens. The PayPal one is the only one I dealt with a couple times. The whole photo thing that eBay lost, I never dealt with. I've never dealt with pretty much all of these. So it is more likely than not that more likely that it won't happen to you than it will. So anyways, that's where I'll leave you guys. Make sure you check out the wholesale site below. My training programs, of course, the whole bundle is $21.21. That's linked below. List Perfectly, the most amazing cross-posting tool, is linked below as well. They're doing giveaways. Live show next week will be a big giveaway for a Chromebook. And I'll let you guys have a wonderful rest of your Friday and your weekend. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you guys next time.